I have been sweating my tits off. That doom scrolling thing. A neurodivergent adult. See, what the fuck are you doing? Guys, the rain is starting. Oh my god. I am so done with this video. It's just been a bit much.
Lately I've been going through some hard stuff. Getting knocked down, getting right back up. Only mistake I made was thinking you would have my back, but it's one-way track. That's right, now I've had enough. Your bad behavior isn't what I'm worth, no, that's right. Now I've had enough. You don't see it, but I see it. Taking all your problems all on me. Forgetting you have a responsibility. The way that you don't care cause your anxiety isn't reason enough to be acting so rough. That's right, now I've had enough. Your bad behavior isn't what I'm worth, no, that's right. Now I've had enough. You don't see it, but I see it. You grow apart. I've known you so many years, but sometimes you grow apart. I'm not where you bitter, speaking with a different native tongue. You're egocentric, I'm a bootlicker. You don't ever get me. I've developed, you're still the same. You see problems while I see keys. Even though we always will be friends, but sometimes you grow apart.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to a new vlog. It is Friday the 16th and it is about 20 to 6 and I'm only just sitting down to eat lunch. Yes, because as you saw, I have spent like the past, I want to say like 2 to 3 hours just cleaning my room, and most of it's done. My sheets are done in the wash. I just obviously haven't put them back on my bed yet. I have been sweating my tits off. I just want to eat. My sandwich is falling apart. My life is falling apart. The great first few minutes of talking for the vlog. I'm literally just going to sit, have my lunch. I'm not going to have a ton because I would like to have my dinner at a decent time this evening. I still have so much left to do today. I'm going to be shattered at the end of the day, I just know, and plus I really didn't sleep that great last night, but I'm going to talk about that a little bit more later because right now I just want to eat and stop sweating so much and then go for a shower at some point. So it is now about 10 to 7, and if you're wondering what this sound is, I've literally had my fan on like all day, every day for like the past, I want to say like 3 to 4 days, because it has been hot and humid and I'm still looking like a wreck because I haven't done anything with my appearance yet. I need to actually take some things off of my to-do list that I've done now, because I've now also had lunch. I have also brought my sheets upstairs to put back on my bed at some point. You know, everything just feels like so much better now because it has been a long time since I've actually cleaned my room. Like, my desk is clean, I've hoovered. Not that I showed that, but I did hoover. I also didn't show me cleaning my desk, but I definitely did it. And it just feels like my room just feels so much better now that I've cleaned it. Also, no, the lighting is not the best because, you know, with this heat, I have like one of my curtains closed because otherwise it gets too hot. So I do actually need to send my boyfriend some links of things for my birthday because that's coming up soon. My boyfriend wants to get me some stuff, so I need to send him some links of things that I would like. I'm going to open up my emails because I need to send, I cannot with this lighting, I need to send my boyfriend links of the things on WhatsApp, on my phone, and obviously all of the links are on my computer. So I need some way of getting them from my computer to my phone. So I'm going to do that through my email. All I need to do with this is copy the links into the email and then obviously open them up on my phone, and then that way I can send them to my boyfriend. I feel like so scatterbrained at the moment because of the amount of shit I've got to do today. I still have yet to shower. Things just take me so long. And also, right, yeah, I just haven't been sleeping very well recently either. Like the other night, I think it was, I was so tired because I had like 5 hours of sleep. I then had a driving lesson the next day, so I woke up early, and then I was so tired by the end of the day that I usually have this bad habit of like scrolling through TikTok for like a couple hours before going to sleep. So I'm not going to sleep until like 4:30 in the morning, which is not good whatsoever. I don't recommend. And it then means that I sleep in until like 12 p.m. like I did today, and then I feel like shit because I've slept through half the day. And so that is what most of my nights have looked like, actually. Right, and then going back to that whole like that day, I think it was Thursday actually, Wednesday, I had my driving lesson on Wednesday this week, and then Wednesday night I didn't actually go on TikTok because I was just so tired, so I didn't even go on the app. I literally just read my book and I was asleep by 3:30. I was that tired. I woke up feeling nice and refreshed the next morning, and I realised that TikTok is literally it's like a guilty pleasure. It really does not help me. So basically, as I was trying to say, I've just come to the conclusion that TikTok is not good for me, and I need to stop doing that doom scrolling thing. I feel like I have so much stuff left to do this evening, and I'm definitely not going to be able to get it all done because I would also like to have an early dinner despite having had a late lunch. Well, early dinner. I want to be having my dinner around 9 o'clock, which is my usual because of the evening shifts I do at work, because I work from 4 to 8 Monday to Thursday just normally, so that means I usually have dinner around 9, and it's kind of just become my like official dinner time now, which means that my whole circadian rhythm is off anyway. Not off, but just a little bit different to other people's because I work shifts in retail. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get my pen out of this and I'm going to like do a bit of a check-in on my to-do list, because obviously my room is pretty much now done, so I can tick quite a lot off, or I should be able to anyway. Right now my fan is just like blowing hot air into my face. It's not very nice. Obviously I've now had lunch, I've dusted my long shelves, my short shelves, I've cleaned my desk and my bedside cabinet. I've kind of done my windowsill, so I am just going to tick that one off, because the original plan was like for me to like hoover it down and like get rid of all the cobwebs and everything, to then give it a bit of a wipe down, but I just did like the hoovering part, and plus a lot of like cat hair and cat dander gets on my windowsill as well because my cat wanders. My cat likes to wander in it. Usually I like to hoover that stuff up instead of wiping it, because otherwise it takes up a lot of wipes basically. By the time that I had finished hoovering, I was just like hungry. I just felt done, basically. And then what else have I done? Oh yeah, I did also hoover, like I just said. I managed to get rid of quite a lot of shit, to be fair. And now this is what my to-do list is looking like still. I will say though, sometimes I can get into this really bad habit of like overwhelming myself with like, obviously I've got my to-do list like right in front of me. I know what I need to do, but with that in mind, I also do this thing in my mind where I wouldn't even know how to describe it, but like I mentally like schedule my time. I have this idea that I'm gonna get things done by a certain time, and then it gets to that time and I'm like only halfway through that thing. Like for example, editing a video. I have been editing one video for the past couple of weeks now. It was meant to go up last Saturday. It did not. So I ended up basically just saying to myself, look, I'm just gonna miss this upload, that upload day, and just push things back and have it so it goes up this Saturday. And the video is almost done. Like I'm so close to finishing the trim edit of that video. It's not quite done. There's still like an hour and a half left. It's an hour and a half still of like footage. It's not unedited. I would probably say like, I think I'm at the 50-minute mark actually. That being said, I'm gonna open up Lightworks. But this whole like thing with my schedule, I do this thing where obviously I have it in my mind that I'm gonna finish like, yeah, I'm basically at the 50-minute mark, and there's, oh, you know what, I've only got 30 minutes left to edit. That's pretty good actually. But like this whole thing with like my schedule, so in my mind, so this is what I was thinking to myself as I was getting lunch around like 5:15. I said to myself, I'm gonna finish my lunch around like 6:30, then wait for a bit and go for my shower at like 7:15. It's now approaching 7:15 and I'm still not in the shower, and this is what I mean by this mental schedule. Also, I do realise that I'm using the American pronunciation, but I've watched enough like American organization videos, things like that. At this point it's just ingrained in my brain, and I'm like, it's not a schedule, it's not, I can't say schedule. I can't say it like that. It's like schedule. I can't say it, like, it doesn't sound right to me. So in my head it's schedule. Everyone else here in the UK, in Britain, says schedule. I feel like I'm still getting it wrong as well. I just feel like I need to focus on one thing at a time, because in my brain it's just like, I've got this birthday wish list to do, I need to shower, I need to put my bed sheets back on my bed, I need to edit a video, I need to edit 2 videos actually, one for this main channel, the other one for my music channel, and I'm just like, do you see my problem? I need to focus on one thing at a time, or at least I need to try to, whilst my brain is trying to do a million other things. To be honest, that's just the life of a neurodivergent person, a neurodivergent adult. Good morning, everyone. It is Saturday, what is the date today? 17th, and it's currently 11:25, and you may be wondering, no, I sound like this because it's like the first time I have spoken today. It's also actually kind of a bit early for me. I can't remember the last time I woke up at a reasonable, decent time. I'm just getting myself ready for the day. Nice curls, though I'm about to brush them all out, so they'll be gone. I've actually been up since about 10:30. I've been awake since 10:30, and that's because I did not do any doom scrolling on TikTok last night. Though, having said that, I did do a little bit of scrolling through Instagram, but I find Instagram to not even be that bad, because like I can, after 15 minutes, 20, half an hour, I'm basically done, and I just read my book, go to sleep, which is what I did last night. And I was asleep by, I must have been asleep by 4:30. And the reason it seems late, it does, but in my head it's like not even that late. But I think that's just because of the fact that I actually read before I slept last night and there was no TikTok. I honestly do find that really helps my quality of sleep. So if you're struggling with your quality of sleep, are you scrolling through your phone at 3 a.m. in the morning? Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing, and that's my advice. If you're doom scrolling on TikTok late at night and you wake up in the morning and wondering why you're not feeling refreshed, well, you have your answer. So there was no TikTok last night, and I slept quite well actually. And also I have been up since about 10:30, but that's because yesterday, I decided to change my alarm ringtone, which I tend to do when I've had the same one for so long, because I find it just helps to actually get me up. So today there is actually quite a lot that I want to do. I obviously didn't achieve everything last night that I wanted to get done, so obviously today is going to hopefully be a day of getting those things done. Like, I did actually start editing my first cover for my music channel. It was meant to go up yesterday, but I figured what I'm going to do is my main channel video is going to go up on Sunday, giving me a bit more time to get that edited, and then the music channel one will go up today. So my music channel video has got to be my focus really. Also, I think along with the videos that need editing today, I also still have yet to pick an original song for my music channel this month. I also need to plan out next week. It's just a lot. I feel like I've got a lot on my plate. It's so bright, I don't like it. But literally, I'm closing my curtain again in just a minute anyway. Oh, and I also need to clean the bathroom today, because that's something that it's something I always try to do on Saturday. There are definitely occasions where I haven't done the bathroom on Saturdays, but it's very rare. Oh, got a little bit left on my nose. And also, I would actually like to get some writing done today as well, because I haven't done any in so long. This month, I've just barely done anything, like, writing wise, that I just really need to get back into it, just because I've been swamped with this channel, with my music channel. I feel like my life has just generally been quite busy this month, and so writing has not been much of a priority for me as everything else. But speaking of, another thing I need to do this weekend, yet another thing, yes I know, I need to, 1, decide whether or not I'm going to be participating in Camp NaNoWriMo in July, and 2, what I'm doing about that. And I need to do all of that maths stuff that I did in April, because that realistic part of it, doing 5 days a week, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, whatever, doing that really helped. So that is something that I also need to do this weekend. I would like to participate in Camp NaNoWriMo in July, and the reason why I need to do it this weekend is because obviously my birthday's next weekend. I turn 22 in about 8 days. Turn 22 in 8 days, yay! Yeah, you can see I really should not be using a paddle brush for this hair, but do I care? Nope. it brushes out like all my, well, it doesn't brush out my curls, but it just makes it frizzy. And I know you're not supposed to like brush this kind of hair, but what was I saying? Glasses on. Oh, that's better. That's so much better. Shut my curtain again. And so obviously I could do it like during the week, like sorting out my goals for Camp NaNoWriMo in July, but obviously I always get like swept up with a lot of like other things, so I really want it to be something that I try and get done this weekend. But I think the main, I feel like I've got a main here. The main, I am tired because obviously I woke up at 10:30 like to my first alarm, and then my dot went off at like 10 to 11 whilst I was in the bathroom, because somehow I just got straight up when my phone alarm went off. And why do I have 2 alarms set on 2 different devices, you may ask? It's because I am terrible at sleeping in. But now I need to go and get breakfast and my coffee. Misty, what the fuck are you doing? Misty, what the hell? What are you doing? You strange animal. You could have just asked. You could have just asked, eh? What are you doing up there? You're gonna fool your stupid cat, aren't you? Aren't you? Misty, won't you come down? Come on. Come on down. Come on. Come on down, please. Alright. That cat scared the crap out of me. It is now like 12:05 and I have like finished eating now, and now I'm on my coffee. Very well needed. So it is now like 2 o'clock and I have now cleaned the bathroom and I've come downstairs because actually my parents have been out all morning. They went to look at a car for me like about an hour away, and now they're in like a completely different direction as to where they went, because like I can see them on like my Find My thing on my phone, and my brother has now gone out as well. I'm not sure where he's gone because I thought that his girlfriend was at her dad's for the weekend. I've decided to come downstairs, but I thought I'd come down and unload the dishwasher actually, and I'm also thinking I'm going to take recycling out as well because that is full, and I know that my parents will appreciate coming back to a somewhat clean house, even if it means they have to do the washing up, which isn't even that much by the looks of it. So I'm going to clean the draining board off as well. I'm going to put some music on and get to it. I think I'm probably just going to continue listening to Lewis Capaldi's new album, because I saw that my sister, because I have my sister on my Spotify friends list, I saw that my sister was listening to it like a lot, so I decided that if she likes it then I'm probably going to like it too. So I'm going to just continue listening to that. So it is now 25 to 3 and I'm back upstairs. I'm actually about to hopefully try and finish the edit of my music channel video, which I'm kind of nervous about. I'm not sure what to think about posting it. I know that I'm gonna have to put quite a bit into when I fill out all of the details, just because obviously I'm using a track by Sing to Piano that I have kind of paid for, but obviously you have to have like the right sort of credits for those sorts of things. Actually, I don't know how many people will know this, but I was once upon a time like a college music student, like UK college. I did like 2 years, did level 2 music and then level 3 year 1. I do kind of wish sometimes that I had completed the level 3 course, but that's in the past. I just need to be focusing on right now, you know, the present, and doing what I can. I've already got Lightworks open, and basically I think the main thing I need to do to this video now is, yeah, so I've already edited the outro. I need to add in like the end screen, but the main thing I need to focus on is mixing, because I haven't mixed in a long time, like in terms of this sort of thing, because I hadn't realised just how difficult it was. And I've obviously already got like it all in time and everything. Like I had a little bit of a trouble with it, but it's like all sorted now, it's all done. So literally it's just a case of mixing the audio, editing the audio, everything like that. Something about this just makes me happy, because it's something that I love doing. Also, I need to add in some sort of transition here, and I just don't know what, so I need to figure that out. I just feel like I'm in my element with this.
It's a new day for good times. I just turn the page, let it write what it likes. And ooh, yeah, I feel it now. Every atom in my body feels okay. Yeah. It's a new day for good times. The time of your life, every single night, the confetti's raining down. You put your hands to the sky, center of the crowd, you're the talk of the town. And I tell myself I don't want that, what glitters isn't gold. I tell myself I don't need it, 'cause I'm fine.
As you can see, I have now finished this edit. It's also now exported, so what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go and switch to my music channel. I'm going to upload it. I don't know when it's going to go up today, but obviously I still need to do like all of the details and everything. There was a lot of like layers to that video, to be honest. So Creep, Radiohead, Chloe, Elizabeth, cover. Oh wow, that got a lot of views. Share. I am so hungry. And then also need to go actually into the video. Copy this about section, main channel at, and then obviously I'll need to put in like links and whatnot. Backing, track used, and then I need to read up on how to actually credit Sing to Piano before I put in any more information. But oh wow, it's finished uploading. But now I am so hungry. I'm gonna go get lunch. Also because my parents, I believe, are on the way back home as well. So it is now 20 past 7. So I've now like had lunch. I actually had lunch like a couple hours ago now, which I finished at like 5:30, and my parents had gotten home around like 5 o'clock, and it was basically at that point, like that sort of time, like around 5 p.m. last night, that I realised I needed to get something for my dad for Father's Day. So basically that's what I've been out doing for kind of like the past hour and a half. But to be honest, half an hour of that was just grabbing the bits that I wanted to get for my dad, and then the other hour I spent at my mum's like side grandparents, so my mum's parents basically, because you know, Father's Day and all. So I'm now back home. I also need to hydrate because I haven't had a drink for about an hour and a half, and I desperately need it. I also feel like I need to have something to eat before I have my dinner, because I won't have dinner until about 9 o'clock. I'm gonna need to have a snack before that, because I really didn't have that much for lunch, not as much as I usually would do anyway. Right, the other thing I also need to do is I never finished the upload details for my music channel video, so I need to do that because that video's gone up without any of it pretty much, so I need to do that before anything else. But now I can officially tick off lunch and get Father's Day gifts off as well. I still have quite a few things to do. I still don't have a spread for the next week, so I have that yet to do. I also still have yet to finish the trim edit of that video. I really need to do that tonight. I just need to get on, have a snack. I was watching Fuller House on Netflix earlier whilst eating, and so I thought it didn't have a copyright strike on it. It shouldn't have. Why hasn't that gone up? I need to sort this out. So it is now 3 minutes to 9. I have now sorted out what the issue was with that music channel video. Basically, all it was is that because one of the steps when you upload a video is you've obviously got the upload like details and whatnot, then you have, I think it's the end screen is next usually. Let's have a look. Let me just select a random file. There's this one here. Obviously I'm not going to do anything with it, just an example. Oh right, yeah, so of course you got your details, video elements, checks, so, and then visibility, so that's like when you schedule and everything, and checks I've actually found to be extremely helpful. It just basically checks for like copyright issues, anything like that. And so that is what happened with my creep cover. I just want to cancel that. You can see here restrictions. It does say copyright, or when you actually click on it, or hover over it rather, it does say that the owner of the content allows it to be used on other people's channels. It's like I can use it. Literally the only issue is that I thought it was meant to have gone up. It was showing, instead of showing this being like public like it is right now, it said scheduled, even though when I clicked into it, it said that it was scheduled to go up at 7 p.m. today, and I had checked at like 7:30, so it should have gone up. All I needed to do is refresh, and this popped up saying that it was public. So now I've actually got a thumbnail for it. All of the details are pretty much done, and there was absolutely no issue with the copyright. I've also now got the backing track info listed. Everything possible basically I've made sure to include in the description. That is all done. I have also since that started doing a little bit more editing of this. Like I'm so close to being done with it, as you can tell. I just need to finish like trimming this part down, then I need to put music on and everything will be good to go, because I really want this to go up today. Not today, tomorrow, and then it might just go up in the evening. And I need to put together the next one. Oh, which is this one? I've already done it. I just need to edit it. And because it's now 9 o'clock, I am going to go get my dinner, and then obviously I've still got a few more things to do this evening, but there's only so much I can do. Can't get it all done. Some things will just roll over to tomorrow, and that is absolutely fine. Like sorting out Camp NaNoWriMo information, also figuring out what original song I'm going to be putting up for my music channel this month as well. That'll be tomorrow. So it may now be 9:30, but 9:30 and dinner time. And I'm going to watch Fuller House again. It is now 11:10. I've now had my dinner and I've also quickly done my weekly spread for next week as well in my bullet journal. So now what I'm actually going to do is I am going to get a little bit of editing done of this video. So yeah, like I said, I'm going to get a little bit of editing of this video done because I am currently at this point. So about 53 minutes. The whole thing is 1 hour and 5. So really, I only have 10 minutes left to edit of it. Obviously, it'll take me a bit longer than 10 minutes to actually edit that. So I'm going to get a little bit of that done. And then once maybe I've done like 20 minutes, I really want to switch to get some writing work done because I haven't done any in a long time. Honestly, this month has just not been a great month in terms of writing. I may have already talked about this, it's just not been much of a priority and I apologise for the terrible lighting. I am also in pyjamas, so I'm comfortable despite being a bit too hot. So I am now gonna get this. I'm now gonna get some editing done. Good afternoon everyone, it is now Sunday the 18th of June, yes, Father's Day, and it's currently 2:20 and I've actually had a bit of a slower start to my day today, and I'm not gonna lie, it's been quite nice just because like yesterday was such a good day and I love it when I have good days, but usually my good days are usually followed by like mediocre days. I never have 2 good days in a row, so, and also it's Sunday and I just for some reason feel the need to relax a little bit. Like I need to relax a look like this because today is obviously going to be shower day. I am going to be going for my pamper shower, I want to say in like half an hour, but there's a couple things I want to get done before that. Like I want to write out my weekly to-do list and get like the trim edit done of my few days in the life vlog. That video has just taken me so long to edit and I'm just so glad that it's almost over, but I know the whole process is just going to start again with the next one. I think I have come to the conclusion though that I need another week off from like uploading to both of my channels, so I need to adjust my schedule, see where I can take my next week off. I think today is just going to be a chill day. Like obviously I've got a few things to do and get on with. Like I think what I'm going to do is plan out my next weekly to-do list. I think I'm going to put on like a little Simsy VOD as well, like a live stream that's now on YouTube from her Twitch. I'm gonna put one of those on because that's what I'm feeling. Also, yeah, She is one of like one of the sim players that I watch. She plays other things as well, but I don't really watch any of the other ones. Maybe it's because yesterday I had kind of a full-on day, you know, because today I just feel the need to relax, and I have this habit of holding a lot of like tension in my jaw, so I need to stop doing that. You know, one of the things I actually really need to do is or something that I haven't done in a while is like a progressive muscle relaxation. I used to do like those sorts of things before going to sleep, but I just don't anymore. Maybe that's what I should be doing instead of TikTok. There was a little bit of TikTok last night, I have to admit, and then some Instagram, but I was still asleep by 3:30 miraculously. That is somewhat early for me, but also a little bit on the late side. Like, I really need to be going to sleep around 3 a.m. at the latest, really. I've already got my shower stuff out ready in that little shower caddy there. Now it is 2:30. I'm going to do my weekly to-do list and anything else I need to do before I go for my shower. It's like 3 p.m, still haven't gone for my shower, but the trim edit of this goddamn video is done. 58:34 minutes, oh fuck it. That reminds me, it's not done, so I need to go through the coming up section, get rid of some stuff, but then it is done. How it's 5 to 6 pretty much, and I'm just getting lunch, I don't know, but I have had my shower, evidently. I had a bit of a delay before I got in the shower because the rash on my leg is coming back. The one that I started getting, like, I want to say last August, September time, starting to come back, and it's kind of worrying. Right now it's not itchy, but then to be fair, I took an antihistamine before my shower, and also, despite the lighting, it's gotten so dark outside. There's been a bit of rain, and now the clouds, it's just like a sheet. You can kind of see how grey it is. Yeah, we've had a bit of rain, but it looks like it's about to absolutely piss it down. You know what? I'm here for it. I wanted to piss down, but right now I need to eat lunch because I can feel myself like being quite hyper, and like that basically means that I need to eat because otherwise my blood sugars will drop even further. So I don't know if you're going to be able to tell, but the sky is even more grey, an even darker grey, but I'm looking forward to the rain that it brings so that it just doesn't get any darker. Guys, the rain is starting. Oh my god, can you see that? I hope it gets heavier. I really want heavy rain, can you tell? It's gotten heavier. I've been waiting for rain for a long time. I feel bad for I just saw a runner or something. It just feels so good to see rain, proper rain as well.
The time of your life, every single night, the confetti's raining down. You put your hands to the sky, center of the crowd, you're the talk of the town. And I tell myself I don't want that, what glitters isn't gold. I tell myself I don't need it, cause I'm fine on my own. But I hate being on the outside. full of it. I wanna be the life of the party. I wanna dance with somebody. Be ooh, 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 ooh. I wanna be the life of the party. I wanna hold on to somebody. Be ooh, 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 ooh. Living your life through a lens, perfect pretending. You think no one can tell, but everything's just fake. Now you're becoming the person you once hated. You also used to say that. I tell myself I don't want that. What glitters isn't gold. I tell myself I don't need it, 'cause I'm fine on my own. But I hate being on the outside looking through a window. I say I don't want it, but I'm so full of it. I wanna be the life of the party. I wanna dance with somebody. Be ooh, 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 ooh. I wanna be the life of the party. I wanna hold on to somebody. Be ooh, 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 ooh. Life of the party. Life of the
And just like that, I think I've been sat here for just over an hour just doing the audio because it's such a long video. It's finally done. The whole thing is done. The whole thing isn't even done yet. Literally gotta wait for it to export, upload it. Honestly, I am so done with this video. I just want it done and gone and up. Yeah, it is now like 5 to 9, and I did want to decide on the original song for this month today, but to be honest, in order to do that I would have had to get my guitar out, and I've just run out of time at this point for that. Like, it's a bit too late for that. I also need to tick some things off of my to-do list. Why don't we do that first? Right, what can I tick off? Oh yeah, I did that this morning. I haven't done that, and I'm not sure when I'll get to do that. Probably at the end of this week. That's even if I even really need it, because the following week I'm actually like, I've got the whole week off and I'm going to be spending some time with my boyfriend, so I may not even need it, to be honest. I've done that. I've added the music and I'm exporting now, so I'm just going to tick it. And then obviously I can't do any of these until done exporting. I also can't do that. To be honest, I could try and get some of that done. To be honest, I do actually need to like adjust my schedules, because obviously I've decided I'm going to be taking like another week off, and I kind of like this idea of taking just a week off at a time instead of powering through for however long, like 4 or 5 months, to then take like 4 to 6 weeks off. You know, I'm starting to like the idea of taking weeks off, you know, where I can, where I feel like, you know, I need the time off. You know, actually taking a week off when it's actually needed instead of waiting until it's too late. I definitely prefer doing it this way, to be honest. It's actually exporting pretty fast, to be honest. It's already like quarter of the way through, I'd say. Yeah, quarter of the way through. And to be honest, all I want to do is like chill out, tidy up, really not do anything. And I think what I'm gonna have to do is lengthen this vlog until like tomorrow, where I'll do like my Camp NaNoWriMo, like sorting out sort of stuff, like preparation, because I would really like to include it in this vlog. But for right now, I kind of just want to sit at my desk for like half an hour, play some games on my phone or my Switch, whatever, for half an hour before I go get my dinner. So yep, it is 10:10 and I'm only just eating my dinner. It is a bit late for me, to be honest. I'm usually eating like an hour earlier. I'm just gonna eat and obviously watch Fuller House. So it's now a lot later. It's actually about 11:10, and so I've now had dinner, and to be honest, I don't know what it is. I'm not feeling that great. Like, I don't really know what I want to do. I just know that I want to get some writing work done. I've said this before, like I haven't done any in a while. This month hasn't been, you know, a month for me where I'm prioritizing writing. Just because I think the main thing is because of having, now started up my music channel again, and that makes it a bit more difficult, running 2 channels because I'm mostly still doing this channel. It's just been a bit much, and right now I'm not really feeling quite myself, and I'm not sure what that is. Maybe I am just a bit overwhelmed and, unnecessarily overwhelmed because I put this on myself. But just, running 2 channels is not easy whatsoever. I think maybe I'll need an early night tonight. I don't know what's come over me. I think I'm just a bit maybe sad and annoyed with myself that I'm having health issues again in a way, because I find it just takes so much time away from the things I actually want to do, because when they pop up it usually means got to call a doctor, got to get meds. Even though I can actually have them delivered, you still have to go through the whole process of paying and ordering, everything like that. I think I just feel a little bit deflated. It's now 11:20 and I think I'm going to get some writing work done. I just feel like I need to try and get back into it. I'm going to close Lightworks. Basically decided that I'm going to finish all of the information for that tomorrow. I'm just going to get some writing work done for the rest of the evening, up until about midnight anyway.
I'm not the kind of person who is sentimental, but this thing is making me soft, giving into my damn heart. It feels like I am losing my grip, going crazy, 'cause this doesn't make any sense. You're broken down all my defenses. No way back to the old me, when I'm stuck here on planet X. I'll become the person I've hated. Wonder what will happen next. Yeah, I don't know why. It's like a charge around us that just feels right. Can't get my head around it. I can never hit the brakes. Every time you touch me, babe, you send me right out into space. You send me right out into space. Right into space. My head tells me to stop, but there is nothing I can do now. When I'm with you, I lose myself. I feel good.
Good evening everyone. So it is now 9:15 and it is also, yes, Monday evening. I don't think this vlog is going to go on for much longer, probably just tonight, because I've got a couple things left to do. I've pretty much done all of the information for last week's vlog now, and what I really need to do is a thumbnail. That's the last thing I need to do for that. And then I think I'll end this vlog, but no, this one is supposed to be sorting out my Camp NaNoWriMo stuff, which I probably won't do until Friday, to be honest. So it might be that I skip all of those days and then just finish this vlog then. But right now it is actually my dinner time. I couldn't not show this because it looks and smells delicious. I'll even turn my light on so you can see it better. I'm just so excited. I'm so hungry. It's some sort of Hawaiian chicken thing.
It's a new day for a high. It's another day to try to get by. And ooh, yeah, I'm feeling now every second, every hour of the day. Yeah. It's a new day for a high. have the time of your life every single night. The confetti's raining down. You put your hands to the sky, center of the crowd. You're the talk of the town. And I tell myself I don't want that. What glitters isn't gold. I tell myself I don't need it, 'cause I'm fine on my own. But I hate being on the outside looking through a window. I say I don't want it, but I'm so full of it. I wanna be the life of the party. I wanna dance with somebody. Be ooh, 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 ooh. I wanna be the life of the party. I wanna hold on to somebody. Be ooh, 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 ooh. Living your life through a lens, perfect pretending. You think no one